If Gimp is showing a DLL error, don't worry, this is usually fixable. In most cases, the problem comes from a corrupted installation, a plugin that was installed incorrectly, or a mismatch between 32-bit and 64-bit files. In this video, I'll walk you through the safest way to troubleshoot it step by step, so you can get Gimp working again without guesswork. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software fixes. First, we need to identify where the DLL error is coming from. If the error mentions standard Gimp DLLs or core files, that often means the base installation itself may be damaged. But if the error points to a specific add-on, like Gimp, Resynthesizer, DDS, or BIMP, then the issue is probably with the third-party plugin. That's important because the fix depends on the cause. Next, let's isolate the plugins. Third-party plugins are one of the most common reasons Gimp crashes or throws DLL errors. To test this, open File Explorer and go to your user profile folder. For most Windows users, that path is C, uses your name app data roaming Gimp. If you don't see app data, you may need to turn on hidden items in File Explorer first. Once you're in the Gimp folder, you'll usually see a version folder inside, such as 2.10. Temporarily rename that folder to something like Gimp Backup. This does not delete your files permanently, it simply forces Gimp to start fresh without loading your current plugins and settings. Now relaunch Gimp. If Gimp opens normally, then the error was being caused by a plugin, script, or custom configuration inside your user profile. If the error still appears, then the problem may be with the installation itself or an architecture mismatch. Now let's talk about 32-bit and 64-bit compatibility, because this is a very common issue. If you manually installed a plugin, the plugin must match your exact version of Gimp. For example, a 32-bit plugin will not work correctly inside a 64-bit version of Gimp. That can trigger missing DLL messages, broken entry point errors, or plugins that simply won't load. So if you recently downloaded a plugin, check whether it was made for 32-bit or 64-bit Windows, and make sure it matches the version of Gimp you have installed. If it doesn't match, remove it and install the correct version. If you're still getting errors, the safest next step is a clean reinstall. Start by uninstalling Gimp from Windows. Then go to the installation folder, which is usually in C, Program Files Gimp 2, and delete any leftover files if they remain after uninstalling. After that, restart your computer if possible, then download the latest official version of Gimp again and install it fresh. This helps clear out damaged files, broken plugins, and incomplete updates. If you want to be extra careful, you can also restore your renamed user profile folder later by moving your old settings back in one step at a time, so you can identify which plugin caused the problem. That's the cleanest way to troubleshoot a DLL error without making things worse. So to recap, first identify whether it's a core Gimp file or a plugin issue, then disable third-party plugins by renaming your Gimp profile folder, then make sure your plugins match the correct 32-bit or 64-bit architecture, and finally do a clean reinstall if needed. If this video helped, please like, subscribe and comment below if you want a more advanced Gimp troubleshooting guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.